The world of football is in mourning today, following the tragic news that legendary goalkeeper Alex Manninger has passed away at the age of 48. Reports confirm that Manninger, known for his distinguished career at Arsenal and Juventus, lost his life in a horrific collision between his car and a passenger train near Salzburg, Austria.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
This devastating accident has sent shockwaves through the sporting community, with the Austrian Football Association officially confirming the loss of an outstanding ambassador of the game. Investigators report that the collision occurred at an unrestricted crossing in Nussdorf am Hansberg, where emergency responders were unfortunately unable to revive him after the vehicle was struck. Tributes are pouring in from some of Europe's biggest clubs, including Liverpool, where Alex Manninger spent the final season of his storied career under Jurgen Klopp. Both Arsenal and Juventus have issued heartfelt statements honoring a man remembered not just for his incredible skills between the posts, but for his humility, professionalism, and the rare values he brought to every team he represented. From his time at Red Bull Salzburg to his international service for Austria, Alex Manninger leaves behind a legacy that inspired an entire generation of goalkeepers across the continent. We will continue to track the developments of this story as more tributes arrive for a true giant of the sport. If you want to stay updated on all the major news in football, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Imagine being at the absolute pinnacle of European football, guarding the net for giants like Arsenal and Juventus, only for your story to be cut tragically short on a quiet road in Austria. Today, we are mourning the devastating loss of Alex Manninger, the former Austrian international goalkeeper who was killed in a horrific accident at just 48 years old. Reports confirm that Manninger was caught in a collision between his vehicle and a passenger train at an unrestricted crossing near Salzburg, a sudden and senseless end for a man who spent his life preparing for the unexpected. It is a harsh reminder of how fragile life truly is, even for those who seem invincible on the pitch. Manninger's career was a masterclass in longevity and dedication. From his early days at Arsenal between 1997 and 2001 to his final stint at Liverpool in 2016, he became a fixture in the European game, earning 33 caps for Austria and navigating a prestigious path through the Italian leagues, including Fiorentina, Torino, and Juventus. But it wasn't just the clean sheets that defined him. Sporting figures across the board are remembering him today not just as an athlete, but as a mentor and a professional of the highest order. Peter Skodel, the Austrian FA's sporting director, rightly pointed out that Manninger didn't just play the game. He set standards for a generation of young goalkeepers. Whether it was the raw, pressure cooker environment of the Premier League or the tactical mastery of Serie A, Manninger approached his craft with a level of calm and reliability that is rare to find. Juventus, a club that knows a thing or two about elite talent, praised him for his humility and deep-rooted dedication, while Arsenal and Liverpool have both expressed their profound shock at the news. It is easy to get lost in the stats and the league tables, but when a player like Alex Manninger passes, the silence from his former club says more than any highlight reel ever could. He was a professional in the truest sense of the word, a man who gave everything to the sport he loved. If this news has touched you, please leave a tribute in the comments below for his family and loved ones during this incredibly difficult time. We often talk about legends on the pitch, but it is their character off it that truly leaves a lasting legacy. Rest in peace, Alex. It is a somber day for the football world as we mourn the tragic loss of a true journeyman of the game. Alex Manninger, the Austrian goalkeeper whose career spanned some of Europe's most storied clubs, has passed away at the age of 48 following a devastating accident in Salzburg. Reports indicate his vehicle was struck by a passenger train at an unguarded crossing, a stark reminder of how quickly life can change in an instant. For many fans, Manninger was the ultimate professional. Whether he was providing cover at Arsenal between 1997 and 2001, or bringing his wealth of experience to Liverpool for his final season, he understood his role perfectly. But his impact stretched far beyond the bench. During his time in Italy, he became a fixture across the Serie A, guarding the nets for clubs like Fiorentina, Torino, and Juventus. It is rare to see a player command such universal respect across so many different leagues, yet Manninger did just that. Peter Skodel, the Austrian Football Association's sporting director, hit the nail on the head when he described Manninger as an ambassador for the sport. It wasn't just about the 33 caps he earned for his country or the technical skills he displayed. It was his humility, his unwavering calmness under pressure, and that quiet reliability that made him an anchor for every dressing room he stepped into. It is deeply moving to see clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, and Juventus come together to honor him. They aren't just remembering a goalkeeper, they are mourning a man who embodied the values of hard work and dedication. As we reflect on his journey, we are reminded that football is about more than just results. It's about the character of the people who play it. Our hearts go out to his family during this incredibly difficult time. If you found this tribute meaningful, please subscribe to our channel for more updates, and remember to cherish the time we have, because even the most reliable among us can be taken far too soon. Have you ever wondered how quickly life can change in the blink of an eye? The football world is in mourning today, following the tragic passing of former Arsenal and Juventus goalkeeper Alex Manninger. At just 48 years old, Manninger lost his life in a devastating collision between his car and a train in Nussdorf am Hansberg, near Salzburg. According to local police, his vehicle was struck at an unguarded crossing and dragged for several meters, leaving rescue teams with a heartbreakingly impossible task to save him. It is a stark, painful reminder that even those who seem larger than life on the pitch are just as vulnerable as the rest of us when faced with such sudden misfortune. Thankfully, the 25 passengers and the driver on the train were left physically unharmed, but the loss of a talent like Manninger leaves a massive void. His career was nothing short of legendary. From starting his journey in Salzburg to becoming a household name in Europe, he played for some of the biggest clubs on the planet. Who could forget his 4-year tenure at Arsenal starting in 1997, or his vital 3.5-year stint at Juventus? He truly lived the dream, moving through top-tier Italian clubs before spending his final season as a backup at Liverpool under the legendary Jurgen Klopp. Beyond the club accolades, he wore the Austrian national jersey 34 times, representing his country on the massive stage of Euro 2008. He was a journeyman in the truest sense, a man whose hands held the weight of history for some of the sport's greatest organizations. If this story has moved you, please leave a tribute in the comments below to honor a player who dedicated his life to the beautiful game. Life is unpredictable and fragile, so hold your loved ones close today. Rest in peace, Alex. We are waking up to truly heartbreaking news from the world of football today, as the sport mourns the tragic loss of a veteran who stood between the sticks for some of the biggest clubs in the game. Former Arsenal, Liverpool, and Juventus goalkeeper Alex Manninger has passed away at the age of 48 following a horrific car crash in Salzburg, Austria. Reports indicate that his vehicle was struck by a train, a devastating end to a life that meant so much to the footballing community. It is the kind of news that stops you in your tracks, reminding us all just how fragile everything truly is. Manninger was more than just a backup. He was a consummate professional who spent 22 years at the highest level of the sport. Arsenal fans will fondly remember his vital contributions during the 1997-1998 double-winning season, where he stepped up as a reliable force behind David Seaman. His journey took him from the Premier League to the heights of Serie A with Juventus, and even a final stint under Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. But the tributes pouring in from clubs like Napoli, Red Bull Salzburg, and Juventus reveal a man defined by his humility and work ethic as much as his saves. Juventus put it perfectly, remembering him not just as a great athlete, but as a man of rare values and extraordinary seriousness. It is a profound loss for his family, his friends, and every fan who watched him play across his 15-club career. While his time on the pitch has come to a sudden close, the legacy of his dedication to the game will certainly endure. Please take a moment to share your own memories or condolences for Alex in the comments below. Rest in peace, Alex. Thanks for the memories, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update on the beautiful game.